This is the lair of the Kentucky Wildcats, a championship basketball organization with a legacy of success, the highest of expectations every single season.
It felt like after last season, you had to defend your success here a little bit, not getting to a Final Four. Are you okay with it never being enough?
This is not one for the faint of heart. Whether you're playing here or coaching here, they're good. So are we. I want to see you guys go as hard as you can for 4 or 5 minutes. Hey! 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 That's the first I heard anybody was mad that we haven't done enough. Didn't we?
I thought they were all happy.
I did too. I think, wait a minute, in 10 years, did we win the most games?
Yeah.
The most Final Fours?
Most Sweet 16, most Elite Eights.
Really? Elite Eights too? Oh, wow. How about SEC titles?
At 5 of them.
What about the tournament?
6 forever.
Damn.
John Calipari knows how to turn a prospect into a future NBA star.
We're so spoiled here. 70% of the players that come here get drafted. Do you hear what I just said? It's the stupidest thing ever in the history of this game. You ready for this stupid statement? Of the 70%, you ready? 75% of those get to second contracts. We have $2 billion in current contracts without shoe, without... Do you understand that is not normal? Like, this is kind of stupid. How about this one?
1 year.
How about this one? I think he's made $250. I don't know what he's made from his shoe contract. He's coming back to get a college degree because he can and he wants to, but he also promised his mom he'd do it. Because I was in the room when he did that. Proud of you, kid. You know that. I say kid. How old are you now?
29.
How about he's only 29. And when I take him to dinner, who pays?
No, you pay.
I know I pay. I pay.
A new season means exciting young Wildcats. This year's team had to come together in their first game against the #1 college team in America, Michigan State.
I'm not coaching them how they are now. I'm coaching them where I see they need to go and where they're capable of being, which means they've not been there, which means they're going to be uncomfortable all the time. Their job is to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
You did that because you're exhausted. Come out. You didn't want to run back. You can't do that. You just gave them 2 points. We're struggling to score. You're looking, do I have a drive? He's the only one that's doing anything.
We're just going to continue to raise the bar, and it doesn't mean, you know, kick, punch, swear, all. It's just you raise the bar. This is where we're coaching you. That is not acceptable down here.
Don't stand there and dribble 22 times. It's not how we play. Your body language sucks. You understand what you look like? Create shots for each other. Make this game easy for each other.
I know you're comfortable playing that way because you played that way your whole life. Now we need you to go up into this area. And you're going to be uncomfortable, but that's what my job is and the job of our staff.
Kentucky was dominant in non-conference play. They ended 2019 against in-state rival Louisville. The Wildcats continued their success against SEC opponents and went to number 18, Texas Tech, in the Big 12 Challenge.
process, and you got to stay in the moment, and you got to continue. It's hard because we're trying to help them develop individual habits, yet put a team together. That's why this team doesn't become what they become until January, February.
And it may be a technical foul on John Calipari. It's for the team. Oh, he may be thrown out. John, watch out. Calm down, John. Calm down. He's got it. Oh, he's out here. What do I say? He's out here.
When Coach Calipari got ejected against Arkansas, the kids of Kentucky basketball proved they are all grown up. Kentucky basketball is still shooting for the stars. But their next opponent, Vanderbilt, wants to drag them back to earth. Fortunately, the Wildcats head coach keeps expectations sky high.
All right, come on. Everybody in real quick. Here's what I'm seeing, especially against this team, and really all of them. You get behind me. This is here almost every time. Swing it, move up, cut, drive. We play from there. Don't be afraid to drive and stride stop. You dive, you're gonna get something. So he comes off, you go short, go. He's looking there, dive. I'm telling you, if you don't get this, one of these two are wide open. This hit me last night. You don't have to shoot it on the first drive. We are getting better. Second and third leg, cut, touch, easy pass, one more, pull-ups. You take their heart away. When we just go pass, and you shoot it, it ain't the same. We'll score more points taking 3 more seconds on offense to get another lane drive and go. Good, I like it. Good pull-up. Good. They're used to icing. If you get off that screen, it's going to be a basket. Pull up, just go. Hey, look, he misses that pull-up, what will we do? We rebound it. There you go. Pull up. Good. That's a shot. All right, hey. Oh, one other thing, I woke up this morning. I really like this for our team. The first shot is going to be Emmanuel coming out of the corner because he's going and coming back. This guy, whoever gets it, is coming to about right here, no farther. He throws there, and the reason is the slip is going to be right here. I cannot wait to use this in a game, guys. 5 in the morning, I woke up thinking of this. Too far, go again. Do you guys remember when I stopped over here and said, don't go so far? Now, why did you go in the lane? That isn't what the play is. You got to be able to throw it to him if you don't have it. So you stop here. If he's not there, you can make that pass. You can't make it from here. Do what we're asking you to do. Throw it to him. Go again. Back up. If you go off to pass, we're done. Are you listening? If you go off to pass, which is what you did, we're done. You go off to shoot the layup. And then when you see he's open, boom, you throw it. If you're not, it's not working. He comes, boom, bang, there it is. Good. All right, now watch this today, the tape I watched. They don't take as many charges as Texas Tech did. They get in there to do it, but they're kind of like us. They get in there, and we kind of turn sideways, and they got a little bit of us in them. Did we go over ball fakes? Listen, so some of us, woohoo, the guy hadn't made a 3 all year, and he ball fakes. We jump. It is like hysterical. They got a bunch of these dudes that are going to ball fake. They ball fake the drive. They're going to fight. The first 10 minutes, I expect them to make shots they haven't made in 3 weeks. Why? And they're playing with nothing to lose. They don't think they got a chance. So they're going to be jacking balls and excited. I'm not worried about that. They are good enough to beat us. We've got to worry about us playing well. And I said it, I expect the first 10 minutes, they're going to make shots that they haven't made in 3 weeks. And they're going to be excited, and they're going to play like they have nothing to lose. And then we got to just say for 40 minutes, we're playing. 40 minutes. Let's see what they do for 40. If the game is close late, they want to beat you so bad, they can't. Just just keep playing. Don't be down. They may bank some shots. Who cares?
Good evening from K-Woods Court in Rupp Arena. It's the 195th meeting between Kentucky and Vandy.
You know, the one thing I want to tell you, I'm not worried about them. I know they'll play way better than they played. They will. I'm not worried the first 5-8 minutes. I just want to make sure we're playing the way we're trying to play. All right? You said watch those weak side hammers, especially on baseline drives. Want it more than them. Fly, lane touches. You know if they're there, your stride stop and rebound both ends. Show your work, man. Show what you've been doing. Hold them to 40 plus 10 rebounds, 20 assists, 21 wars, you get a W.
How you doing, man? We're all doing the same, man. You hold on to the rope, your hands bleed. I mean, that's what it is. Let's have some fun. I like the last game where you just started calling what you wanted. That's how I want this to play. And the reason is you're talking to each other. Keep me positive, whatever goes on in this game.
Opening tap control by the Cats. Maxey, guarded by Evans. It's quickly curling back to Maxey. Straight away, 3-ball. Bounces in.
Early on, Kentucky and Vanderbilt are neck and neck. But the Wildcats fall behind when center Nick Richards has foul trouble.
Off the pick from Disu. Back to Disu on the pick and roll, but he can't get a shot. Left of the lane, throws it out to Evans. Comes into the paint, goes for the rim. Richards blocks it, but commits a foul. And that's 2 quick ones on Nick. 3.5 minutes into the game.
Hey, it's not a touchdown. You give him 2, don't foul.
Richards will go to the bench.
You be ready to play.
When Richards sits, the Commodores begin to fly.
To Disu on the left side, fakes the 3, comes into the lane, spins, left hand flip shot, good. Tough move. Outlet to Higgins, coming up the left side for the Cats. Diagonal pass is intercepted by Disu. He'll drive it the other way for Vanderbilt and dunk it in to pull the Commodores to within 1. Jump pass across court, deflected and intercepted by Jankovic. Soon Lee straight away, fakes left, goes right, down the lane, right to the rim for an easy layup. Nick Richards not there to protect that rim.
Tell me to stay positive.
Lee dishes it behind him to Pippen for a 3 that's good off the left wing.
They're shooting 60% right now, which I told you they would.
Throws it away, trying to kick it to the right corner. Higgins with the steal. Higgins down the lane, shovel pass quickly. Layup blocked off the board. And Lee's behind the defense for a dunk. And Vanderbilt will go into the locker room at a very quiet Rupp Arena, leading the Wildcats 35-28.
If you want to win the game, it ain't gonna be about X and O's. We got 2 points in transition. Think about that. I want to see us play for 20 minutes. I don't care, okay? You did what you did in the first half. That's done. Now, I'm going with competitors. If you're not a competitor, when I stick you in the game, you're coming out. I just need competitive dudes out there on the court because one guy will break us down. So if you're not bouncing and competing, expect to come out. That's not a threat. It's your choice. I'm going to go. I want to stay in the game. I'm going to compete. I'm going to bounce.
We're going to talk. We're going to help. You stay in the game. All right? It's their ball to start. First 5 minutes, what are you going to do? First 5 minutes, you get after these dudes.
Comes into the paint, does save and lead, floats it up, and it goes in.
5 minutes into the second half, Vanderbilt still leads by 9. The Wildcats will have to claw their way back.
Mayor, you got to tell them they're not playing hard enough. I mean, we're down and we deserve to be down.
43-36 Commodore. Higgins down the lane, jump stop, backs it up. Got it, foul on Vanderbilt. Oveda. Lee down the lane, knocked away by Chizang, who dives on the floor, comes up with the ball. Gives it off to Higgins. Big steal, see what Kentucky can do with it. Higgins, pass to the right corner. Brooks, 3 is short. Rebound Montgomery, put back good. And a foul on Vanderbilt. Nice work, E.J. Montgomery.
All right, so here's what you start doing as a team. Nick is going here, no moving screen. Emmanuel, we're looking for that. Boom, throw it in, it's a get. No moving screen, just run. And if he's not there, throw it to him.
Baseline screens, curls up into the paint for 10-footer. Got it, the foul! Hayes comes down the left side in front of the Kentucky bench. Double team, keeps his dribble. Throws it across to Quickly. Fakes, drive, runner in the lane, no good. Rebound, snatched by Montgomery. One dribble, right hand, hook. Got it! Spun around and drop for E.J. Montgomery, and the Cats take the lead.
Hey, you're doing a great job driving the ball. Remember your stride stop. Stride stop, kick it out, swing, drive.
Down the left side of the lane, pass to the corner, jumper Richards, ka-ching from 15 feet out.
Tyrese Maxey leads Kentucky with 25 points. But the commanding presence of Nick Richards makes the difference on both ends of the floor.
Dessou, 3, no good. Richards with another rebound. Richards with the rebound, and he's got a double-double. Higgins really turns it down, goes down the lane, floats it up, and a dunk for Richards! Lob for Richards, can't get it, a dunk! Kentucky comes from 7 down at the half to win by 9 over Vanderbilt. Kentucky 71, Vanderbilt 62.
Nick, I'll tell you what. You played your ass off in the second half. Now, I'm convinced he's starting to show confidence. He's starting to get in better shape. This is a player-driven team. Why do you think I didn't go crazy in the first half? This is your team. If you choose to get beat in a game like that, this is your team. I ain't going, what? I'm going to go nuts when it's your team and you don't care. It's your team. I'm just trying to say, push some buttons, maybe make a substitution, maybe change. They had nothing to lose. When you make it close, I'm going to say it again. They want to beat you so bad, what? All those shots they made, did they make them late? It's every team. They want to beat you. Guys were saying stuff. I'm going to tell you this. Look at me. You're not machines. There are halves you'll play that way. But then you come out and do what you did. But other teams, the beginning of the game is going to be that way. Why you cannot give them anything extra.
Break us down, man. Come on. All right, I got you. Yo, family on 3, together on 6. 1, 2, 3. Family. 4, 5, 6. Together.
together. There's nothing better than going on the road, going in someone's building, having them play the best they can play, and we still win.
That's a block from behind by Higgins. That's a block by Richards. Team has 7 blocks tonight. Kentucky. Higgins launches a 3 right on line and he buries it.
Winners can't stop driving for success, even when they are winning.
Johnny Cusack finds the bottom of the net.
Their coach pushes them to get better. It's the way for Big Blue.
Quickly blow by. What a play by Emmanuel Quickly.
Please listen in the timeouts. You're so concerned about how you're playing. We can't do this together. When the 4-man throws and he goes down and it's the 2 coming behind. So now, Nick, you don't stay, you go long. Hey, let's go. Come on, finish this. Hey, finish off the one.
That one is another 3 that he drops down. Kentucky shooting a lot better in the second half. 6 of 6. Sestina's hot. He knocks them in his 3rd. They made all 7. Kentucky comes into Baton Rouge and walks away with a 3-point win.
Every win is a positive, but the result is not as important as the lessons learned.
Johnny, come here, babe. Let me give you a hug. That was big. Get up and hug him. No, I put you in the game and you steadied the game. I put you in the game and you made all the right plays. You understand? Like, you look at this saying, well, I didn't make a basket, I didn't have an assist. What's he talking about? You did everything right that helped us win. Manuel Quickly. Oh, really good. How about my man Buzzard Lucky? You today on a team that played really rough, we're going to get this in the NCAA tournament, and you held your own.
The Wildcats are on their way. Winning 7 in a row gives them command of the top spot in the conference. Their efforts make them the only top 10 SEC team in the country. But their nemesis awaits. The Auburn Tigers beat them on the first day of February. They meet again on the last.
Out to Sestina. Pick and pop 3. Got it! First 3 of the half for the Cats. Maxey into the paint to the rim. Puts it in! Oh, he is so good when he gets in the crowd around him. Or outlet pass is intercepted by Quickly. Pull up 3 from the top. Got it! Stolen by Higgins. Higgins drives for the bucket, goes up and scores. Higgins' second bucket of the day makes it 63-58 Kentucky. Left to the elbow, kicks to the corner to Higgins. Diagonal pass to Richards at the high post, 18-footer. Got it! Celebration is starting early. The Wildcats wrap up the SEC championship and the 1 seed in the SEC tournament. Kentucky 73, Auburn 66.
And the tradition and the history that we have, this is what Kentucky basketball is all about, championship.
Hey man, you see it, man. Regular season champions. Put that on my head real quick. You know what I'm saying? A little fitted. This one, you gotta get another one. You gotta know the vibes, man.